past hour, I've been listening to one of my favorite artists, Drolo, and was inspired to make this video, which is a letter to myself a year ago, as well as I think I'm gonna write kind of a letter to myself now, future tensing the tone of my voice. So it's a 33-year-old me. Zach, I just want you to know that you're about to go through a lot of roller coaster of emotions, and you think sometime next year you're going to build enough clients and build enough momentum that you're going to be able to leave your full-time job. It's going to come quicker than you think. You thought this time this year is when you'd be making the jump. We made the jump 8 months ago, man. You were a little naive in your seeing yourself and how you see ROI. I think there are a couple moments when we thought that we would be able to, buy a plane ticket, go a place, do a thing, and, grab a client and have a positive ROI, and it was not quite the case. Couple financial challenges that came from, again, you not completely seeing the ROI in what you were doing, which, we're working our way out of. We're not all the way out of the woods yet, but nothing we can't handle. But I think more importantly, just like, I'm proud of you. I think that it was scary to make the jump. I think we had a lot of things pointing to make the jump. There's this moment when we thought we were going to have one more deal come across the line as our sales rep job, and would have been a $50,000 deal, which we would have made $2,000 commission on, and it fell through right at the finish line on my last day. And that same hour got an email from Kristen Bell's assistant saying, "Hey, can you jump on a Zoom call right now?" And so I think there are so many moments when the universe has conspired for us, and you've listened to the signs. I think you've done great. I think listening to your stomach a little bit more. There are a couple those challenges. The partner we almost kind of worked with for a bit, as well as some of the other small investments that we thought about. I think if you had listened to your body, listened to your stomach, you probably would have thought, yeah, maybe not. I think it felt good, and we were definitely thinking ahead and saying yeah, I deserve it. I'm worth it. This will be good for me. But I think if we had listened to our stomach a little bit more, I think we could have avoided a couple of those mistakes. It's always kind of hard to identify when it's going to be fear that is kind of running the show versus actual gut feeling that is telling us it's not going to work out. It's hard to tell. I think we need to just get a little bit better listening to ourselves, because I think those are the only mistakes we made, really. I think asking for Alyssa, hey, I want to take 2 more nights out of the week to open up my calendar for people to book discovery calls. That was a big move right there, and I think it really paid off. I think that I don't really regret any of the things that we've done. I think they were good learning opportunities along the way, and I think the goal is to just not make some of those mistakes again. I'm sure we're going to have some more challenges coming up this next year, but Zach, I'm really proud of you. I couldn't be happier with our 33rd year on the planet has gone. And I think another really cool investment was the time we put in the relationship with Connection Codes. Understanding how to regulate emotions has been like a low-key superpower that I think we've gotten better and better at. And I feel so much more centered in my ability to get through tough things. There's so many moments when I think Alyssa and I, parenting is challenging and we're not completely sure how to navigate, and being able to acknowledge when we're in an upset, identify the emotion and speak to it and say it out loud and communicate it, like fucking huge, absolutely huge. Regulating emotions, like I thought I was okay at it, but I've gotten way better at it since December last year. So thank you, Connection Codes, for that. The basics course and the practice of the core motion wheel, absolutely huge. Maybe I'll send a link in the description here. But let's transition. I'm gonna pretend I'm now my 35-year-old self, looking back to myself that you're seeing in front of the camera. Zach, I think it's crazy how much we've grown. It's crazy how systemified we've created things. It's crazy how relationship has grown with Alyssa and how much more trust and belief we have in each other. And there's so many moments when like we're just not having the same problems that we used to, because we are skilling up. We are getting better at navigating our emotions. We're getting better at talking them out. We're getting better at having thoughtful conversations and working through them. And we've been getting good at it for the last 9 years. And like, it's getting better. We're just keep getting better. The work that we've put in to be able to do what we do today, like you thought the previous 7, 8, 9 years of work of making videos on social media and putting them out, you thought that was the groundwork, like that made this year available. Like you didn't even, man, like the groundwork you've laid has, like, we thought it was already a bamboo tree sprouting out of the ground from what felt like nothing for a long time. But it's crazy how much more exponential things have gotten. We are debt free. We got out of it some months ago. And it's crazy the love, support, the good that we're creating in the world, the marriages we're saving. Like, you've made a lot of good gut decisions in terms of who you wanted to bring on and help grow the community and help create structuring and systems for people to plug into and make changes in the relationship. Like, you're probably going to make, probably 1 or 2 of those might have been a mistake, but for overall, you just keep listening, you keep thinking, you keep being humble, and I'm really proud of you for how much further we've come in our 2nd year of full-time entrepreneurship. I'm really proud. I look forward to listening to this next year.